déjalo que brinque. Déjame tranquilo ya, no hay
What would happen to someone in the United States that gets pulled over by a police officer and this person is highly intoxicated while driving? Let's say he's intoxicated beyond any reasonable doubt.
Give me the keys. Give me the keys, la llave. What's up, everybody? I am in Barahona with my in-laws. I love the country. I love it out here. It's so beautiful, peaceful, fresh air, the whole nine. But yesterday we went to the water, had a good time. And when we left, quick story, we had a Haitian guy that was with us. Very, very nice. He was nice. He was a okay guy. So, hello, ¿cómo tú estás? Es mi hermano. So we had the whole family with us, and my cousin-in-law, I'll say that, my cousin-in-law, she's like 25 years old. She's dating a Haitian guy. She just really was heavily intoxicated. So, long story short, he got pulled over. It was two cars. We were in one in the truck, and he was in his truck. So he got pulled over by the police, the Dominican police. After that, he called us and said, hey, I got pulled over. Y'all need to turn back around and come get me. So we turned around to come and get him. Saludo. And he was fussing and fighting and screaming. And he was like, give me my passport, give me my passport. And they were trying not to take him to jail. The Dominican police they was like, hey, we just need somebody else to drive, because he almost hit somebody. He ran through a couple, whatever you call it, those checkpoints. He ran through a couple of those. So when we got there, he had his wallet in his hand. My bad, y'all. These young punks was looking at me while I was recording. I just had to make sure I faced them. He was like, all right, I'll leave. Just give me my passport. I'll let John drive. Just give me my passport. Just give me my passport. We was trying to get him to get in the car, but he was intoxicated. He was acting crazy, but he wanted his passport back. But he said, I'm not giving you no money. He said, they want dinero, John. They want dinero. They want money. They want money. And he had about $800, crisp $800 bills in his pocket. And so, long story short, he didn't give them the money, talking shit, and they were talking shit or whatever. So he finally got it back. And it was like, oh, we found it. We found it. Like, what you mean we found it? One of the police officers had it in their pocket, but they wanted to get $100 or $200 from him before they let him go. So, no, this don't have nothing to do with racism. This don't have nothing to do with they treat Haitians bad or evil. It's just a police officer that was trying to get money, just like it happens in the United States all the time. Tomorrow, me and Rico will be doing a live tomorrow, so y'all tune in on it. Y'all give me y'all point of view on it. So, one more time, breakdown. The Haitian guy was drinking and driving. He got pulled over at the checkpoint. They said he is not driving anymore. They took his passport. But when we got there, they said, you can go. But he said, okay, let me go, but let me get my passport. So they were like, we don't have your passport. They finally gave it back, and they said, oh, they found it, because some other police officer, Papa. So they finally gave it back. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Give me y'all point of view. Who was wrong? Who was right? Were they both wrong? What happened? Who was wrong? Who was right? What happened? Y'all give me, I know this don't have nothing to do with no racism. I think both of them were wrong. That's my point of view. But let's go into detail about it. His ass shouldn't have been drinking. The Haitian kid, the Haitian guy, he shouldn't have been drinking and driving crazy. When we left the water from having a good time, he started driving crazy. So anyway, hey, I'll see y'all tomorrow. This is my last day in Barahona. I love Barahona. I love my in-laws. They treat me so nice. Just so much fresher here, you know, compared to the city. And you can hear the roosters and the chickens and all of that stuff. Oh yeah, I saw a cockfight for the first time. I'll never do it again. It was bad to watch two creatures living, and then at the end of the day, salud. At the end of the day, and when you finish watching it, one of them dead. It's a bad look. I can't do it. I can't stomach it. I can't stomach it. Nope. Anyway, so I think that's legal here in the Dominican Republic, cockfighting. Y'all let me know. We'll talk about that tomorrow.
Hey guys, this is Manuel, and I want to give my opinion about the situation in the video that happened to John, to my brother John and Dominga, and her father, his father-in-law, etc. So I see here that there is a Haitian. I don't know his name. I'm calling in this case that there is a Haitian that he is, according to what John tells me, he was intoxicated. He was very intoxicated. So we're talking about alcohol. So he was drunk, like very drunk, and he was driving. So that's a red flag right there. Okay. So we have to be objective and we have to see things how they are, not how you want them to be. You have to see the reality the way it is. What would happen to someone in the United States that gets pulled over by a police officer and this person is highly intoxicated while driving? Let's say he's intoxicated beyond any reasonable doubt. That is not, it's not that the cop thinks that he's intoxicated, is that you can see it, that this person is completely drunk. What would happen? I want you guys to tell me what would happen in the United States if you get pulled over while driving intoxicated. Would you go to prison, to jail in this case? Would you go to jail? Would you get a ticket, or both? Or would you get a kiss on the cheek right here? Would you get a kiss like, hey, you're doing great. Mwah, I love you. Go home. Yeah. I don't think so. So that's the first thing we have to see. Because when something happens between Dominicans and Haitians, automatically Americans, especially uh, Black Americans see the Dominicans as the villain and then see the Haitians as the victims. So we have to be objective. I'm not defending anything because I consider myself to be coherent. If something is wrong, no matter who does it. Now, in the Dominican Republic, we have soldiers. Those are the ones that are patrolling uh, the areas close to the border. And when you go to the south, which is where Barahona is the place where this event occurred. Once you go to the south, you will see more military activity because that's close to the border with Haiti. The border with Haiti and everything related with immigrant immigrants trafficking, in this case Haitians, is a huge business. It is an illegal business for both nations, for the Dominican army and also for Haitians in the other side. Is a big business. Is a huge business. Now the military are obviously, or not all of them, of course, but there's some of them that are involved in these activities. This is a multi-millionaire business going on in the border. So it happens in also America. The border with Mexico is a multi-millionaire business. So those areas will obviously have more activity. of military patrolling and etc. Unfortunately, in the Dominican Republic, these military people, I'm not talking about the high ranks, but these military people are super underpaid. Their salary is nothing, basically. So I'm not justifying the corruption, but I understand it. I understand why these people do what they do because they are fighting against a monster that they will never beat. So they are part of the corruption. Now, on top of underpaid, they are not well educated. They don't know how to treat people. These people are not well educated. So you got military people that are not well educated, and on top of that, they are underpaid. So they don't know how to handle situations. So the way this army person, this soldier, handled the situation was not the appropriate one because he was keeping the passport of this Haitian person. Now, keeping the passport and trying to get money out of this person is like the normal behavior of a Dominican soldier when he sees an opportunity to make money of someone that is illegal. So that is my point of view here. What I want you to understand that this army person, he did it wrong. What he did, the way he managed the situation, this Dominican soldier is wrong, completely wrong. But I also want you to understand that this Haitian was driving a car while he was intoxicated. So he was also wrong. Because what I'm trying to explain and make people understand that you are going to crucify the Dominican soldier and you are ignoring, some of you, not everyone, you will ignore the fact that this gentleman was driving a car while intoxicated. I don't know if he is illegal in the country. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe John will clarify that to me. I'm not sure if it's illegal because if he's illegal, then that complicates the matter here. So that's all I wanted to say, guys. I hope you guys understand, and I love you all. Bye.